Empowering you, empowering tip of the day. So here we are. Yesterday I posted a picture of my kettlebells and said, you don't need to do a full 40-minute, half an hour workout at once. You can come and do little tidbits. Well, some people then reached out to me and said, if I don't have kettlebells, I don't have weights, I don't have anything, and I don't want to do all body weight exercise at home, what do I do? So there are definitely ways to improvise at home. So first of all, I'll start with the backpack. Right? Most people have a backpack at home. You can fill it up with whatever it is, textbooks, books. If you have something else to fill it with, that's great. You can put it on backwards in front of you like this. If you don't feel comfortable with the straps, just hug it. And you can do squats like that. Oops, sorry about that. So you can do squats like that, right? All right, great. That's perfect. That's one thing. Then you can take it and you can do rows, right? And again, you can always put it on a scale to see how heavy it is. And just, you would lift at the gym, you can just customize it for that reason. You can take it overhead if you have straps up here like this, and just go overhead, right? That works too. That's great. I'm gonna put this backpack on the side for now. A lot of people have tote bags at home, right? So the same type of thing. You can take a tote bag and you can do overhead with the tote bag. You can get into a good rowing position, right? And do rows with the tote bag. I'm sure other things we can figure out to do. We can take the tote bag, fill it up, and do curls. Right? We probably could do that with the backpack too. So that's similar. So we can do those things. Another great tool I've seen around people using these water bottles. Most people have these water bottles at home. If it's full, sometimes people have a 1-gallon bottle just from the sink, the small ones, or a 3-gallon bottle, or a 5-gallon bottle like this. If you have only have 5 gallons and you think 5 gallons is gonna be heavy to do an exercise, and you have an empty one, fill it up. Somehow figure out how to seal it, and then you can fill it up to however much you want. Put it on a scale and start filling it and see how heavy you want it. You can do swings just like you would do with a kettlebell or a dumbbell. You can go overhead with it. You can do rows with it. You can even squat with it. Right? There's so many things we can do with it. If you're willing, you can put it on your head, right? And do some Romanian deadlifts or good mornings. And you can do that with the backpack. You can do that with the tote bag. All right, so those are some good things. If you have lying around cinder blocks or bricks, you can put them in the bag. Cinder blocks you can somehow hold, and same thing. Figure out a good way to hold them, make sure it's safe, and do exercise with them. Everyone has a broomstick at home. So we can hold the broomstick up, right? We can do overhead squats. What you're looking for in the overhead squat, that your squat position is just like it is in a regular squat, but with the overhead squat, it's working on your mobility in your upper body. So if you feel like you have to go forward or your arms come forward, then only go to where you can still hold it straight up, right? You don't want your arms coming forward at all. And only go to that range of motion and work on that and get a better range of motion. The overhead squats are great. Once you get back to the gym, start doing overhead squats, it's a great exercise. Some people have these bands at home, so you can enhance these things. If you're doing overhead squats, you can put the band on just above your knees and do them that way. It will enhance the squat a little bit. If you're doing rows even, you can kind of put the band on around you and do the rows this way, right? Now we'll give it a little extra exercise. If you have these type of bands at home, a lot of people have these type of bands, just make sure that they're sturdy, make sure you can anchor them somewhere. You can do rows this way. You can do pull downs for your lats. You can do tricep pull downs. Lots of different ways to work it. Some people have, these bands are great. You can do walks with them. You can make X walks, right? And just walk, get into a squatty position and walk, right? I have a little bit of range of motion here. I don't have much room right here right now. Or you can take them and do curls, right? If you're strong enough, or if they're not so heavy, you can possibly come up and go overhead with them, okay? So there are lots of different things you can do with things you probably have lying around at home. I'm trying to think if I missed anything. So that's, again, improvise. You can find lots of things. You can find lots of ways to improvise. Make yourself your own weights and do your exercise the same way. Empowering tip. If you have any questions, reach out to me. I'm happy to answer the questions.